Okay, Shala.
Okay, Alyssa, let's do
This
this.
month, this month's paradigm is in order to grow, I must let go of the one thing I am attached to that is stopping me. What is that for you?
The path that I think is the path, but is not the path. Okay, so what I mean by that is over the last, how long have we been doing this? 2.5, 3 years? 3 years? All right. Throughout that time, I've always attached myself to a path that I think will lead me to where I want to go, career wise speaking. And like as a coach and whatnot. And every time I do that and I am like, this is the way, this is how I'm going to get to where I'm going to go, I just get in my way. And it's never that way, ever. And so recently I've just been letting go of attachment to any path and knowing that whatever direction my career goes, whatever direction um, abundance comes from, that's the direction to go down and unattach myself to the how of how it's going to happen beyond what's happening in front of me right at this moment.
People underestimate the power of letting go of the how and focusing on the why and
Mm-hmm.
simply trusting the universe and themselves that it will surface or it will come as long as we get out of our own way. So when you said that, it's like, yep, there's been tons of times where I've either worked with corporate professionals that are like stuck in this space or myself in multiple ways: career, relationship, exercise, perform, like running races. There's tons of ways where I've gotten in my own way. And it's mainly because of what I'm thinking and wanting to control.
Yep.
We had a conversation the other day about the contrast in thinking, though, that I think could be helpful in terms of if you are a person that's watching and struggling with the, I don't want to say inability, but the lack of awareness of how in your way you may be year to date. Um, what was that contrast around good or bad thinking that you had listened to, Shala?
Um, well, it was exactly that, that it's contrast, that good and things are not ever good or bad, or good and evil, or one or the other, either or. All we're experiencing because life is supposed to be up and down, up and down, up and down, regardless of what you do or what you don't do. It's going to be there. It's a constant part of life because it's contrast. We're supposed to be experiencing whatever we're experiencing right now so that we can better know what it is that we do want or we don't want.
So contrast brings clarity.
Yes. So if you're in a tough relationship or a tough job, maybe you're experiencing the contrast of what you don't want. But if you also notice, you will find aspects within it of the stuff that you do want. And if you start focusing more on those aspects that you do want more of, it's like sending a memo out to the universe saying, Dear universe, I want more of this. But the more that you focus on the things that you don't want, the more the universe is hearing, this is more of what I want. Because as I've come to learn, it's the universe doesn't hear this is what I want or this is what I don't want. It's just wherever you focus your attention.
And send energy. And it brings me back to the, focusing on what you do want and focusing on the why, not being so fixated on this is what I don't want and I don't know how I'm going to get out of it or how I'm going to get something else. Instead, this is what I want. This is what I love. And this is
Mm-hmm.
why. And it's usually because of how it allows you to show up and or be experiencing something on a higher level of consciousness, love, and abundance. So it's this beautiful phase of life in energetic exchange of when we're focusing on why things matter to us or why we're attached to things or people who are holding us back.
That we're allowing to hold us back.
Yes. And we've all been there. And I think it's a part of its lack of awareness and consciousness around it. But the other portion is it's scary and uncomfortable to let go of familiarity. And we just like to be assholes to ourselves. Like, I'm just going to throw it out there. Like, we're assholes. We're assholes to each other and ourselves.
And the more that we're noticing what it is that we do want for ourselves, instead of looking back and saying, you know, I know this is what I don't want right here and right now. This is what I don't want. Instead of looking back that way, because like you were saying, if you're stuck in a situation that you don't really care for, it's hard to move away when you're looking back. But when you're looking forward and you're like, I'm really excited about this thing I've got ahead of me,
there's more motivation.
It's easier to move away because you're not looking in that direction. You're looking forward.
Or just simply being in the now and getting clarity on what the contrast is presenting.
Yes.
I will always come back to when we're living in the past, it creates depression. Living in the future creates anxiety.
Yep.
Presence creates peace. Contrast creates clarity. So if you are a person that is going through a breakup or a divorce, if you're going through a career change and leaving a job, if you're moving to a different state or a different country, just please know that by staying in the now and surrendering to the judgments you have around what others will think of you or how other people will react to you, you have no control of it. Just as Shahla was saying in the beginning, like, we get in this realm of a pathway or a specific destination that we feel we should be on. And in order to get there, we have to do A, B, and C. When really it's the formulating of following through with the A, B, and C that derail us, that kind of put us off course. So if you can just really look at your life this week and see who you are attached to or what you are attached to. Why are you attached to it? What do you love about the current shit show situation that you're in? And don't worry about the how. Don't worry about what others are going to think. You cannot control any of that. Focus on the why. Put it out there.
It's about, I found that it's easier to focus on the emotion that you want to feel and less about the destination that you think will bring you the emotion that you want to feel.
Powerful. I'm ending it there.
So just follow the emotion. If you want joy, when you find joy today, that's your direction.
Love it. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.